inflammation in the bronchioles and the bronchus. It helps you breathe easier, reduces stomach upset, and relieving stomach pain and cramps. There are many studies out there about fighting cancers, and they actually have research. In beauty, just to throw a few things out at you, hydrating hair makes it softer, makes it shine. Psoriasis can actually just reduce the incidence of those plaques on your skin. It helps wound healing. It has antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antibacterial, you name it, it's got it. It's really an amazing type of oil, or we say seed that's turned into the oil, which I'll go into a little bit later. It is very safe. Although I want to go ahead and state that this particular oil is known to increase the processes of the effects of medication. So if you are taking blood pressure medication, it may take it down lower, all right, because it will help it. It's known to do that, like up to 90% in in certain types of medications, like beta blockers, maybe even like blood thinners, warfarin, Coumadin. Said, these black seeds that you can see the picture right there. This is it's like a thick shaped cumin seed, most commonly referred to the black seeds or the black cumin seeds. The black seed oil, they say, what is black seed oil made from? Well, the black seed oil is made from this Nigella sativa plant, through the process which compresses these seeds and extracts the oils. Now, I think the oils are the best to take. And I'll go into that a little later, but just, I wanted to say that for a few reasons. It's easy to take. We're taking about a teaspoon a day, preferably on an empty stomach. Here's a quick list. I briefly want to go ahead and state, it says a quick list of ways to the black seeds. They say consume a teaspoon of black seed oil. You can mix the teaspoon of black seed oil with honey. Consume the black seeds plain, but it happens everywhere within our body. All the time. Our immune system should be strong. When our immune system becomes depleted, HIV, and other types of diseases, even like Candida albicans, yeast infections, these funguses can overwhelm our body. This is a great thing to maybe adjunct if you have a history of maybe Candida. Honey and bee pollen, very good as antihistamines, to prevent, like a natural antihistamine, to prevent that histamine from being released from allergies, from pollens and stuff like that. Good for our skin, great for our skin. It's a great moisturizer. It's a great protector against sunburn, a great anti-aging property to help prevent wrinkles. They have a study here about melanoma. It's quite interesting. I'm not going to go into the study, but it does boost that immune system. So anyone with skin cancers, here is something that you want to do your homework on. I really think it can do well. If you are a person who has acne, a younger person who has acne, maybe even like an elderly person who has acne, because acne can come at any age from hormonal imbalances, this is a powerful rejuvenating type of inflammatory property that can help clear up your skin. And you can do your homework on that, about putting it directly on your skin as well as ingesting it internally. Infection killer, because it does actually boost up the immune system. Believe it or not, here's a study that talks about infertility. It talks about how it's been used to improve the reproductive health of women going back many, many years ago. They've done studies with sleeping disorders. So if you are a person who has difficulty getting to sleep, something that you may want to take, preferably they say on an empty stomach. Okay? Now, you're going to ask me how this tastes. It doesn't taste like lemonade. All right? Some people may repeat on them a little bit, but I think it's fine. 1 teaspoon a day, I think you can do pretty well. And you know what? Let me tell you, I've been on a few days. I feel energy. That's my biggest change right now. I feel energy. I feel clear. I feel focus. It seems like I can remember. Maybe my dementia is going away. I don't know. But I'm curious how this stuff really reacts, because this is the best way to really teach people. You know, you're going to take it and you say, wow, you know, my PMS is gone. I don't get cramps anymore. My digestion's better. I don't feel the fluttering in my heart. Okay? That's the exciting part about nutrition, because one little bit of biochemically imbalance or chemical imbalance can throw all kinds of things out. They use this as a remedy, as the black seed oil for toothaches. And there are remedies. You can rub it directly on the tooth, helps take away a lot of the pain, helps numb it up. They talk about leukemia cells. Studies show that black seeds has an anti-proliferative effects on human myeloblastic leukemia HL60 cells, colon cancer cells, how it actually can inhibit the growth, which is pretty amazing. We mentioned about psoriasis, any type of skin dysfunction, eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, something that you want to look into. Weight loss, I really don't know much about this, but they talk about how it can speed up your metabolism, lower your appetite. That is quite interesting. They have studies on here about diabetes. It's not only for type 1 and type 2, but they say overall for blood health. They go into kidney health. They go into increased sperm health. For males who have low sperm counts, you may want to look into studies on this because I've had patients that came in with low back pain that people couldn't get pregnant, and after their accident, they came into my office, they ended up getting pregnant. And it wasn't me. Okay, I promise you. But by doing adjustments to the lower back or to where the nerve is supplying, the male or female reproductive organs, their system started to function and heal. And I had about a half a dozen females who got pregnant, not males. So they go into some different things about HIV, which I'm not going to go into, about prostate problems, quite interesting, and lethargic. So if you are one that feels lethargic, and that I'm testifying to that right now, okay? It gives you energy. All right, I have energy. I just feel clearer. My memory is better. All right. I'm more focused. I have more energy. Only a few days. Okay? One teaspoon. They talk about, we mentioned the liver cells, cancer cells. We mentioned that. Liver health, pancreatic. And they go into many different types of cancers and lots of different cancers. Read those studies. I think it's quite fascinating. Quite fascinating about the cancers. Cancer is a biggie today. It's one of the leading killers in the world, not just here in the United States. So there are many different ways of taking this particular oil. There are many sites and many things you can read on black seed, and it will tell you many different ways you can take it and make it and do what you have to do. I'm not going to go into all of those. They talk about, for example, here, 1 tablespoon of oil mixed with 1 teaspoon of raw honey, 1/2 hour before breakfast. So they talk about 1 tablespoon. Okay, wait 1 second here. They mention a tablespoon. I'm mentioning a teaspoon. That's what it says in the bottle. Okay, I guess you can start out on a teaspoon, but I want to precisely say I am taking the teaspoon.